everyone and welcome to Let's Learn English Online. Today we are going to discuss that what is a verb. So let's get started. Question comes in our mind that what is a verb? So a verb is a word which expresses an action, state or an event. Observe the following example here. Alison walks in the morning. Here walks will be considered as a verb. Let's discuss the types of verbs. We will discuss 11 types of verbs, which are regular verbs, irregular verbs, linking verbs, transitive verbs, intransitive verbs, finite verbs, infinite verbs, auxiliary verbs, lexical verbs, dynamic verbs, and stative verbs. Now we will discuss them in detail. Let's move towards the regular verbs. These are the verbs which follow a regular pattern while switching between their forms. Observe the following examples here. Walk will be changed into walk by adding ed in the end. They are weak verbs. Their past forms usually ends in ed, d or t. They can be with or without a base change. Let's move towards the irregular verbs. So a verb which never forms its simple past tense or its past participle by adding ed or d to the base form is called an irregular verb. They are strong verbs and their past form ends in n, en or un. For example, begin will change into begun and begun with the addition of an and un. Let's move towards our linking verbs. So a verb which serves as a connection between a subject and the information regarding that subject is called a linking verb. They do not show any action but they link the subject with the remaining sentence. Observe the following example here. This is a bag. Here is will be considered as a linking verb. Note that all forms of be verbs are linking verbs, which are is, am, are, were, seems, becomes, appears, be, been, was, feels and being. Let's move towards our transitive verbs. A verb which accepts one or more objects is called a transitive verb. It usually requires an object to receive the action. Observe the following example here. Alicia bought a car. Here bought will be considered as a transitive verb. Now let's move towards our intransitive verbs. It is a verb which cannot have any direct object. Observe the following example here. Julia talks. Here talks will be considered as an intransitive verb. Let's move towards finite verb. It is a verb having a subject and showing a tense. Observe the following example here. Ben said that he enjoyed painting. Here said and enjoyed are expressing finite verbs as they are showing tense by elaborating the past. Let's move towards infinite verbs. The verbs which are unable to show the tense used in forming a sentence are called infinite verbs. Observe the following example here. Athlete likes to play games. Here play will be considered as an infinite verb as they are unable to show tense in a sentence. Now let's move towards auxiliary verbs. It is a verb which adds grammatical meaning to a clause along with helping another verb in expression of its tense, moods, voice and emphasis. Observe the following examples here. First is George had eaten the whole cake. Here auxiliary verb had is elaborating past perfect tense. While in the second example, do try our sponge cakes. Here auxiliary verb do is elaborating an imperative mood. While in the third example, the sponge cake was eaten by the students. Here auxiliary verb was eaten shows the passive voice of sentence construction. Let's move towards our lexical verbs. It is a main verb used in a sentence showing an action, state or other meanings of a predicate. Observe the following examples here. William rested in the shadow of a tree after trimming the grass in the garden. Here rested will be considered as a lexical verb. Let's move towards the dynamic verbs. It is a verb which describes an action rather than a state. Dynamic verbs are sometimes known as action verbs. Observe the following example here. John is chasing the bus. Here chasing will be considered as a dynamic verb as it is showing the action of John. Let's move toward the stative verbs. It is a verb describing the state rather than an action. Stative verbs are sometimes known as state verbs. Observe the following example here. Kevin wants some ice cream. Here wants will be considered as a stative verb because it is showing the state of Kevin. So this is it for today, guys. See you in the next video. Just stay tuned with Let's Learn English Online for more informative videos.